iDubbbz's Creator Clash event finally took place and it did not disappoint. In the first fight of the event, we saw the YouTuber Dad take on Matt Watson, and just as long as it took me to introduce this fight for this video, that's about how long Dad's fight against Matt took. Dad just went all out on Matt and ended the fight in just about 20 seconds, taking the round 1 TKO victory. After the fight, Dad tweeted 22 seconds, and then faster win than at Jake Paul. Dad can't be stopped. Come on, troll boy. We even had the former WWE superstar John Morrison congratulating the actual person himself who portrays Dad, saying, "Congratulations to Nathan Barnott on the fastest knockout in YouTuber / boxer history." Now as to what Matt Watson had to say after the fight, he put out this tweet saying, "That's not the first time I've lasted 22 seconds. And then, to anyone who bet money on me, just send me a Venmo request." Which then got followed by this tweet and screenshot saying, "Do not actually do this." He then also put out this tweet saying, "I am officially challenging Lucas Crookshank to fight me in next year's Creator Clash." And for those who may not recognize the Lucas name, that is the guy who was Fred Figglehorn from many years ago. So we'll just have to see now if he accepts. Next up on the card, we had Ernst go up against Magee, and a little fun fact thrown in there is that Magee is the co-host with Matt Watson for Super Mega. So after witnessing his co-host Matt's 22-second loss, Ryan ended up going all 5 rounds with Alex here, but did not take the win, as Alex was announced to be the winner via unanimous decision. Alex hasn't really posted anything to his social media since the fight, as he's not really active on them, but one of his most popular friends and supporters, David Dobrik, did say some things, as he posted about it on his Snapchat.
Come on, Al. Let's go! Let's go! Alex in his first boxing match ever. He went from white tables to boxing.
The winner of this match, by unanimous decision.
Come on.
Now as for what the defeated opponent Ryan had to say, all he did after the fight was put this meme up of himself on the ground with the caption, "When Ernst finds out you've had premarital sex." So yeah, that was that for that fight. Now next up on the card was Erik from Internet Comment Etiquette going up against DJ Welch. And this fight ended when DJ Welch got the round 2 TKO victory. After the fight, DJ Welch tweeted, "So happy to have stepped in the ring with the soyest of boys at Comment Etiquette. I couldn't have asked for a better opponent and new friend." Erik went on to tweet, "Was an honor to get my head mashed up by DJ Welch tonight. Now I can finally rest, but not right away because of the concussion." And then responded to Welch's recent tweet saying, "Love this guy. Nothing but respect and can't wait to get a drink with him tonight." Later on, Erik would post this picture of him with DJ Welch, showing that the two were very well in good spirits with each other after the fight. And from that match, we then went on to the 4th fight of the night, where we saw the YouTuber IDidAThing go up against the animation YouTuber The Odd Ones Out, which actually was his birthday on fight night. Unfortunately for The Odd Ones Out, he did not get the win for his birthday, as he ended up taking a round 1 loss by TKO. All was well between the two of them before and after the fight, as they had been friendly to each other throughout the whole time. After the fight happened, IDidAThing posted a picture with him and The Odd Ones Out with the caption, "Thanks for doing this crazy thing with me. You can beat me up on my birthday next year." The Odd Ones Out then responded to that tweet with, "I wouldn't want to have been beaten up by anyone else." We then went on to the next fight, which was the first female content creator boxing match at one of these events, and it was between the Twitch streamer JustaMinx going up against the TikToker Yodeling Haley. And this one ended up going to the 4th round, where we saw JustaMinx get the TKO victory. This fight ended up getting a lot of praise from the online community, with KSI even coming out saying, "That female fight at Creator Clash was absolutely amazing." After the fight, Minx went on to tweet out this picture of her giving a thumbs up and saying, "Haley is insane. She knocked both my contacts out in round 2 and made me lose all form. What an amazing fight and an amazing opponent." As for what Yodeling Haley had to say, she posted this picture of herself with the caption, "Who is paying for the nose job?" And then the next day said, "I'm looking and feeling great this morning," which was just a bit opposite of what Minx had also said that morning, where she stated that her head hurt, but I'm sure both fighters will be okay. Now next up on the card was Hundar from the Muscle Party YouTube channel going up against AB from the H3 podcast. This one almost went the whole distance, but on round 5, Hundar ended up taking the TKO victory. After the fight was over, Hundar tweeted out, "Tonight was fucking bananas, huh? Thanks for watching and supporting the show tonight. I've hugged and thanked many people, and I will do much more of that after I sleep and probably eat a pizza tomorrow. Much love." Ethan Klein, of course, also tweeted about the events and AB's fight when he said, "Mad props to all the fighters at Creator Clash, especially our boy Starkiller, who went total beast mode. The legend fought his heart out. It was honestly an amazing event by iDubbbz and Anissa. Great job to everyone involved. Family, 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 family." As for what AB had to say after the fight, he put out this picture of him with iDubbbz and a note telling us his thoughts, which read out, "I'll make another post tomorrow when I'm not so exhausted, but I just want to say this was one of the greatest nights of my life, and the amount of support that I've gotten from all the H3 fans is indescribable. You You all are the best. Thank you to Ian and Anissa for letting me be part of this event, and thank you for being great friends through it all. Also, thank you to Ethan and Hila for giving me this opportunity. I always say it, but hopefully one day I can repay you both for changing my life. At the time of me recording and uploading this video, AB hadn't posted what he said he was going to post, but that tweet was good enough on its own to show his gratitude. Now, the next fight that we then saw take place at the event was a matchup between the financial YouTuber Stephan take on the offline TV member Michael Reeves, and this one ended up going to the second round where Michael took the victory by TKO. After the fight was over and when he was getting interviewed, Michael was asked if he would consider coming back for another boxing match, to which he replied with, "Fuck no!" And after the event was said and done, Michael posted this picture of him with Graham and said, "Damn, Moneyman got hands." And Mr. Moneyman himself, Graham, also ended up posting this picture onto his Instagram story saying, "Had a great time. Thanks for coming out / supporting a great cause." But from there, we then went on to the co-main event where we saw Harley from EpicMealTime take on Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps, who which he is also known as Egoraptor. Harley ended up taking the win here with the round 2 TKO victory, and after the fight was over and he was getting interviewed, he had a message for someone out there.
The Doc, I'm talking to you. I'm 6'6". You think you're tall? You think you're the two-time? This ain't a game, boy. And let me tell you something. That bulletproof vest you wear ain't gonna stop these guns. Think about that.
Dr. Disrespect has not responded as of yet, or has even acknowledged the call out, but Harley did go on to tweet out his props to Aaron, saying, "Hands down, Egoraptor was the bravest guy on the card. He came in a couple of months after me, and even though I cut weight, I was way heavier, but he went in and he went all out. Nothing but respect for him because I would never be as courageous as he was tonight. Hashtag Creator Clash." Aaron then responded to that tweet saying, "Thanks for fighting me, Harley. You're a good man." And then from there, we now move on to the main event, iDubbbz versus Dr. Mike. This fight went the distance, and by unanimous decision, Dr. Mike was announced to be the winner. The two paid respect to each other in the ring after the fight, and Dr. Mike soon after tweeted, "Props to iDubbbz and Anissa for putting up the best influencer boxing event. He's a true champ." There was also a slight controversy in the timing of their fights rounds, in which Dr. Mike addressed saying, "Still don't know how we went from 4 rounds 3 minutes apiece to 5 rounds 2 minutes, lol. Kinda crazy to figure that out mid-fight. I was pacing myself and there was 1 minute left on the clock multiple times when the bell rang. Hashtag confused." The Creator Clash Twitter account addressed the situation stating, "Ian's fight was meant to be 3-minute rounds for 4. There was a mess up. Either way they went hard and I don't think it would have changed the outcome. Thank you for all the support." Keemstar saw this tweet and quote retweeted it and said, "If it was 3-minute rounds like it was supposed to be, the fight would have never went the distance." And Dr. Mike seemed to have agreed as he then retweeted Keemstar's tweet. But all was well as Dr. Mike still praised iDubbbz, saying that he was the man, and he then took a picture with iDubbbz and his wife Anissa and said, "These two deserve all the credit in the world," at Anissa and iDubbbz. What an amazing event and competition. All goes to show, if you put your heart and mind to something, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Hashtag Creator Clash. Now as for what the main man himself had to say, iDubbbz, he tweeted out "Pog" and then said, "Thanks so much for coming and buying the stream. I'm so happy right now. Can't wait to see how much money we raised." And judging from reports that we are seeing right now, it seems that the Creator Clash pay-per-view has sold over 100,000, while it is still being counted right now, which in turn has made it already a pretty good success, and that's not even mentioning the sold out arena that they had, and it was all done for entertainment and charity, which is always a big W. And yeah, with all of that, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in another one.